Hallo zusammen! This is Oliver from the Jewelsmith. I hope everyone is having a blessed week. Today on the Jewelsmith Designs, let's make some bezels, shall we? Come along! Okay, we're going to start with a 2-carat round stone. And we're just going to find out the dimension of it. I'm just going to use my circle tool here. And I know this is going to be about 8.1 millimeters, which is approximately 2 carat. So there you have my circle curve. Let's go down into the front view, and we're going to just draw the curve that's going to be our profile. So with my O snap, I can just snap here, and then I can just draw. I'm just going to freehand basically a bezel shape. I'll cut that off there, and I'll just use the straight polyline to make the bottom, so the bottom is straight, and I'll keep the ortho on, and then I'll snap it somewhere about here. All right. Now I can finish off the curve just following the outline of the stone. So if I hide it, you can see there's the outline with the little seat already in my profile. So I'll join that. And then if we go from the front view, let's see here, I already joined it. So let's go into surface, and we're going to sweep one rail. It says select the rail, and then select the cross-section curves. And I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to hide the seam, enter, and then OK. And so there you have the bezel. Let's see, unhide my stone, and you can see that. All right, I'm going to hide that again. Let's move this over a little bit. So let me bring out my center stone again. And now, if we go into the front view, I'll show you another way to make the profile. Let's just this time just make it simple. We'll just do a rectangle. We'll go about 1/3 of the way up the stone, and then again about 2 millimeters, making sure that I go below the culet. Now I'm going to use the trim tool, selecting my stone as the cutting object, and then I'll just trim off all of this part of the rectangle. If I hide the stone again, you can see where I cut that out. And now I'll bring that stone back, and then I'll finish the seat of the stone. I'll hide that again. Now I'll join this. All right. Now let's go into surface. Rail revolve, choose the profile curve, choose the rail curve, F4 for center, enter, and then you have your bezel. Now it's squared off, and obviously it would be because we did it with using a rectangle. So let's just fillet this edge. We'll zoom in here, and it's defaulted to 1 millimeter, so we have that nice rounded edge on the outside there. All right. Let's bring back my stone. And then bring back the other stone. And for now, we'll hide those. Now, let's go into an oval. This is approximately 10.5 by 7 oval. And we again need to get the dimensions for it. So let's snap to F4 again. We'll snap to here and then to here. And then if you go from the front view, you can see that this line is kind of crooked. So let's select this, project to C-plane, delete yes, and there we go. All right. Now we have to make a profile again, so let's use the curve tool and snap about 1/3 of the way up, maybe a little more, and we're going to round this out. Just draw a profile, and again, the polyline tool here, and then we'll snap to there and to there approximately. Then we'll finish out the seat. Now I don't like this area, so we're just going to adjust it a little bit. Let me select this and let me move it up a little bit, round it out a tiny bit, and here this as well. And you can adjust it or design it however you like. So again, let's select the curve, join it, and now we can revolve it again. All right. Again here, this is not on the C-plane. So again, project the C-plane, and yes, and there you go. All right, so let's sweep this one rail. There's the rail. There's the cross-section curves. Let's move the seam to where it's hidden. Enter, and there you go. That fits perfectly to the stone. All right, let's move this over a tiny bit. I'll move this stone back over here to the center. All right, now let's make one more profile. Again, we're going to go to the rectangle tool this time. About 1/3 of the way up, and make sure it's at least 1.5 millimeters. We're going to make it about 2 millimeters thick, and it's going to be below the girdle. And this time we're going to trim using our stone again. I'll select the stone, trim, we'll go in here, and then we'll finish it off, just tracing the outline of our stone. Select that, join it. All right, now let's go to Surface and Rail Revolve. We're going to select the curve, cross-section curve. We're going to select the rail, F4, and then we're going to hit Enter, and there you go. All right. It's really squared off like a new mounting, so we're going to fillet the edges again for rendering purposes. And there you go. There's the stone. Just for display, I tapped Alt there to copy that. And let's move this over. And there you go. So now we know how to make round and oval bezels. Well, thanks for watching. Please like, click the subscribe button, and ring the bell so you'll be notified when my new episodes come online. Until then, may the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus.